Thank you, Madam Chair. First of all, apologies for the wintry New York weather and for your cold. My name is Norine Kennedy of the United States Council for International Business. We're based here in New York. And I'm speaking to you on behalf of the Global Business Alliance for Post-2015. Launched in 2013, the GBA is an alliance of global and sectoral business associations representing small and medium-sized enterprises to large multinational companies from all parts of the world. The combined business networks of the GBA encompass more than 20 million companies. So on behalf of 20 million companies in 3 minutes, I'll do my best now to give you some very concise comments on the synthesis report. First of all, I want to thank all of the panelists and discussants that have come before me for their recognition of the many roles that business plays and will need to play in taking sustainable development to the next level, as it is described in the synthesis report. We also welcome the convergence and synergy of Rio, Monterey, and climate change tracks in the post-2015 development agenda as it's described in the synthesis report. And we certainly welcome and commend the high-level themes that are indicated in the report. And we really see that the synergies across all of these processes in New York and elsewhere as being necessary to take us to the transformational agenda that is described. Let me make a couple of quick comments about business and then speak to the synthesis report. First of all, the private sector is stepping up to co-lead the transformations that are required to eradicate poverty, to advance sustainability, and for widely shared prosperity. As business moves to bring forward its contributions as a core partner in the post-2015 agenda, this is not just for corporate social responsibility departments, not just for their philanthropic programs or their charitable contributions. Work towards the post-2015 development agenda, as far as we are concerned, has to be included integrally throughout every enterprise's management and priorities. We wish this had come out a little bit more clearly in the SG's report, although we hope it was implicit. The other thing that we want to point to in terms of the role of business is that this is not just about large companies in developed countries, but that all sizes and sectors of enterprise on all continents must be engaged. This broad diversity of business is an untapped resource pool, not only for technology and investment, as important as that is, but also for successful approaches and know-hows. This is an all-hands-on-deck for business, and again, it would have been good to have seen that a little bit more explicit in the SG's synthesis report. Three key areas that we would like to see emphasized going forward. First of all, we see that priorities are really important. There's a lot on the table. The synthesis report gives a very appropriate and comprehensive to-do list, but we think that we need to begin with governance, economic growth and empowerment, and partnership. These are fundamentals. These are prerequisites. Without these in place, it will be very difficult either for individuals or for entities and stakeholders and governments to really carry forward what is necessary. So this is for us something that is a first things first comment in regard to the SG synthesis report. Secondly, productive partnerships are key here. This is well recognized in the SG's report, but we would like to see more attention going forward to other necessary attributes for successful partnerships, such as capacity building, scalability, infrastructure, including infrastructure here in the UN, and sharing good practices. Without a due account of that full picture of enabling factors for partnerships, they will not emerge in the numbers and at the scale needed for impact. And then my last point is on metrics and indicators. Like others, we certainly support the need for accountability mechanisms and tracking, and what we would strongly suggest is, wherever possible, to align the metrics and indicators with what companies are already reporting on in their environmental and sustainability reporting. Wherever possible, if we can synthesize these reporting frameworks, it will really help incentivize and resonate with the private sector and bring us much more into the, not just the conversation, but the implementation. As is stated very clearly in the synthesis report, 2015 is a year of collective action. I think in the business community we can say that business is now aligning and prioritizing its 20 million agendas to make that happen, and we look forward to working with all of you in the coming year and indeed in the coming decade on this vital effort. Thank you.